This is a fish house, and there's the loft there, and the fisherman uses that. And they're usually where I fish. There's usually 5 fishermen, and they all had their own fish house. And I had my fish house, and I used to store all my fishing gear into that. And I used to put it up above, and build traps up above too, because I always had a stove up there, and I always kept it warm. But down here, we just more or less just store the stuff too, as well as up at the top, because you have a lot of fishing equipment. You'd have like puncheons and stuff to salt your fish in, and all that kind of stuff, and salt herring, and barrels, and you name it, buoys, big wooden buoys, and nets. You'd have all that kind of stuff. My grandfather fished, and then he used to lumber. He used to go in the woods and cut pulpwood in the wintertime. In the wintertime, they used to use the top part, the fish house, and they used to have a fire up there, and that's how they used to do their gear, because they couldn't do it down there if it was cold. Yeah, everybody had a stove in their fish house. Yeah, I used to keep my fishing boat in the shed, in the bottom part, and sometimes I didn't, because if I had too much fishing gear and stuff, I'd have to leave her outdoors, and then I would cover her over for the winter until the next spring. And then I'd take the cover off her and get her ready to go. That door to slide their fishing gear down, hoist it down from up there, and their lobster traps. They'd have lobster traps built up there too, because that's where they'd have the heat. Yeah, so they wouldn't have to heat the whole building.